India, the USA, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Venezuela. People from these and many other countries of the world live with us side by side. They are working, starting families, growing up children and simply enjoying life in Kazakhstan. In our program Connecting Cultures, we share their stories that had occurred before they came to Kazakhstan and after they arrived here. From them, we will learn how the experience of staying in our country has changed their destinies. Our program follows the life of foreigners in our country. This is true stories told by representatives of many nations living and developing in Kazakhstan, and for whom our country has become home. Diplomatic relations between Kazakhstan and India have been rapidly developing and strengthening for 25 years already. Many students from India obtain their education here in Kazakhstan, like our today's hero, Singalama Ravi Teja, who has been studying for several years at Kazakh National Medical University, named after Sanjar Asfendiarov. Our hero spent his childhood in sunny India. Probably his destiny was predetermined when he was a kid, as his parents were doctors as well. Being an active child, Ravi always made serious decisions on his own. Once he decided to get an education exactly in Kazakhstan, realizing full well that it would be a good starting point for his further life.
In education life in Kazakhstan, I have to explain about that. There is a three simple ways how to briefly discuss about that educational system in Kazakhstan. First one, I have to tell that I am not afraid of anything because I feel like a home. Because our teachers also very friendly, very they're treating like a parents, and they're giving a good knowledge to us. And second one is like our local students in we can see the local students in Kazakh people also, they're treating like a friendly manner, because we are not feeling afraid of anyone. I feel so good here to study here. And third one, we are foreigners, because I came here, I'm studying here. They are not treating only the medicine, because they are also treating us how to live, how to work, how to cross in difficult situations, how to cross all those things. They are teaching a lot of us, because I think all these things will be helpful in future for us. I'll become a good doctor. I think so.
Ravi, thank you so much for taking part in our program. And the first question will be about your childhood, where and when you were born.
First of all, I'm very thankful to you for coming and giving an opportunity to us. In my childhood, I was born in 11th December in 1995. In my childhood, it was very interesting, because in my childhood, I'm like a simple, very like a crazy person. I like dogs very much, like playing dogs, because in my home, from childhood onwards, I'm playing with dogs. I'm so interested in playing with my dog. And first of all, and second one, when I'm grown, I'm going to school. From first class to 10th classes, I'm staying in dormitory only, because my parents are very busy. My parents actually, they are both doctors. They have a love marriages. They both are doctors, because my dad is a cardiologist, my mother is a gynecologist. I have two brothers. My two brothers are studying in medicine only. Because actually my father and my mother, I choose the situation, because my father actually is came from poor country, poor person. He teach me about how to live, how to work and everything. Because from childhood onwards, I'm going to hospitals, because I have no time, because I'm not doing friendship with any other guy, like anyone. I'm not interested, because actually every Sunday I will move to hospital and I will stay with my parents like 8 to 9 hours. Because from that day onwards, I'm so interested. I also want to become a good doctor. I feel like that. That day onwards, when I'm in 6th or 7th standard, I decided to become a good doctor, becoming a doctor. Before that, in my own life, I have to become a leader, like maybe any politicians.
I know that before coming to Kazakhstan, you've been to Russian Federation. So can you please tell us about this experience?
Yeah, actually, before I came here, I went to Moscow. because I participate like biological conference in Moscow. It's like a very interesting. Before I'm going there, there is a company also, Dr. Divya Sunitara. She's helped me going to there, and she teach me about like how to participate in research work. There is a lot of complications came to me to go there, but actually they helped me to take over all situations. I went there and I give a good conference there in biological. Almost I had 6 months stay there in Moscow only, because then I learn about the total biology. I have good knowledge in biology. That's why I crossed this conference very clearly.
So how did you know about Kazakhstan?
Actually, I know about there two people helped me a lot, because one I told you about the Dr. Divya Sunitara. She is there. She's helped me a lot to came here. She told me about this university. She told me about the university, medical university. Because why I came here, Kazakhstan means it's like a friendly country, like India.
In your childhood, did you have any hobbies?
Because I don't like games, but I have one game I have very interest to play with it, like chess. It's like a mind game. How to? If you play with chess, we can know about how to people mentality. It's like a psychological game. It's very interesting to me playing this chess.
Having chosen Kazakhstan as his following aim for the nearest years, Ravi realized that he would face one of the greatest challenges in his life. Having made a choice of arduous path of a doctor, he was ready for any difficulties which would stand in his way. Ravi, when you first arrived here to Kazakhstan, and what were your first impressions?
When I came here, first impression, in India we actually wear like chappals. It's very casual to wear outside because our climate is very different. From the downwards we are wearing shoes and we are adopting this climate is very different. People are very close to each other. Because how we are living in India, I'm not seeing any comparison here and there. I feel like in my home.
Have you tried anything from our Kazakh cuisine?
When I came here, everyone is telling me about like national food like borsag and some kurt is very tasty, like a salty. It's very interesting to taste. These two type foods I like so much.
Can you do the comparison between the Almaty and your hometown?
In India, we can see when you comparing between Almaty and India, like same. But we can see like traditions are not like similar. When I'm in first year, I'll only focus on my studies, and second year, third year, fourth year, I moved a lot of places like Chimbulak in Almaty, and like different Kolsai Lake, and I moved to Astana also in winter vacations. It's very cold, like buildings, like seeing very tall. It's like very interesting places I never seen before. When I came here in December, it's like a winter section. Here we can see in India it's very like hot, because everyone knows it is like 36 or 46 degrees. When I came here, first time I saw like snow here. I'm staying hostel, snow is running on. And everyone went outside, like my friends, and taking snowballs and playing each other, beating. It's very interesting. And we went to Chimbulak also, playing with snow skating, and ice skating. I like very much to play ice skating. It's very interesting for me.
And what can you tell about your education here in Kazakhstan?
Here in Kazakhstan, we can see this. The way of teaching is very good. Because the way of in India, they will teach 100 people in one classroom. It's very strange also, because they're making a limited like 10 students they're taking, and they're making a one group, and in that group they're making divided into two subgroups. These two subgroups will go to different types of like a clinical practicing, like different hospitals. They will send us maybe like a way of blocks. This year I'm in right now in fourth year, I'm studying like different types of blocks like cardiology blocks and different gynec block and therapeutic block and surgery block. They are giving like more knowledge in practicing field. The way of examination also this year I'm so interested to tell about this, because they remove the systems like they keeping Saturday classes, because those who are medical student, they don't want to take any rest. And they are working like Saturday and going to clinical. After we have a class 8 to 2:30. After 2:30 we'll go to practical classes up to 2 hours to hospitals to work there. It's like a feeling more practice and very interesting to us.
What do you think about the professors and the students here?
Frankly, I have to tell about the professors like a friendly. Every time they want to teach something, they have to teach like some new world. They're taking to us to a new world, and they're giving us some type of scientific works and some practical works, and they're giving like a clinical learning work to us. They're like doing a great job, and they're also doing giving us a good jobs to participate in different type of work. The students also in our university, they're moving like close to each other. They're like a family, simply I have to tell that.
I know that you are active students, so can you please tell us about your students' life here?
After my classes, we are participate like we will do some like social activities. In our university also, not only studying, there is one more part like social activities. When I 2015, I take a charge like student in here. It's like very interesting for me because like solving problems, because we are foreigners. They have so many problems like living here, like food, maybe climates, health, and we are solving all these problems. We are organizing like a Kazakh and Indian cultural together songs, dances, and we like Nowruz events also will create some events and will be show to our university.
Our hero devotes most of his time to his studies and the university, so Ravi does not have much free time. Thus, he tries to use it to his advantage, for example, reading books, watching movies, or communicating with his friends. You're staying here for 4 years now, so what can you say about your overall experience?
I'm living here 4 years. I learned a lot of things because Kazakhstan gave me good friends, good education, good knowledge. This country teach me a lot.
And what are your plans for the future?
My future plans, they have simple, because I have to explain that after I'm completing 4 years, there is the last year I'm getting a degree. After getting my diploma, I want to take nearly 3 to 4 months rest. I have to move around Kazakhstan because I have to practice more, because practice is very important to becoming a doctor. Because I have to move like here some villages, because in villages we know about some different kinds of diseases, we know about this. Have to move around the Kazakhstan like Astana, Shymkent and different places. I have to share the experience of senior doctors. After getting experience in this, I have to come back here. I want to share my knowledge to my friends and colleagues. All this experience helped me become a good doctor.
Our hero has had a wish to become a doctor since his childhood, dreaming to follow in his parents' footsteps. Now his dream has come true. Currently, Singalama Ravi Teja is practicing in many outpatient clinics in Almaty, and in a few years he will start running a complete medical practice and help people.